Hello everyone, this is Pomum, bringing you a new part of my Fire Emblem Three Houses Silver Snow Let's Play. And from the title, from the number of the title, you probably can guess what's going to happen in this episode. Yes, I got a lot of support again. And I think I did so many changes to my army that I actually kind of needed a long explanation for it. So yeah, I mean, I think it's still a fair thing. So I'm going to show you a bit of the changes that have been going in my group. The least change unit is probably Uriel because he didn't do almost anything. I think he has reached B plus authority, but that's about it. I actually promoted Caspar into a fighter because why not, and Bernadette into an archer because I had them available for 100%. So okay, sure. Um, Ash, while being in the back, Master Archer. I think that was in the Rhea Parallel. So I promoted him into a sniper so that maybe he can join and help. And he actually has like terrifyingly high dexterity that could actually be some highest critical or something. Very high dex and lag. He's just the model sniper, in my opinion. Ingrid. Ingrid, as you can see, is now a Holy Knight. I was able to pass Holy Knight just now. Just now, I was able to pass it. And well, I'm really glad I could because I was just one under the requirements for everything. Like you're supposed to have A rating, I have B plus. You're supposed to have B plus faith, I have B. Because I have been training my reason in the back. Because I know Ingrid doesn't get any more faith spells, but she does get Fimbulbetter at 8 reason, so I wanted to prioritize reason. And in the end, it seems it was worth it. I did have a lot more lances than Holy Knight requires, but that's only logical because I was going through Paladin. So yeah, just barely because of the riding, I have like 50 to 60%. I passed. Very happy about it. We have a new, well, not a new, an old physic user back. The magical utility plus the still the you know, canto and good movement of a mounted unit. I'm about it. And this was the goal from the start. So Ingrid, final class. Marianne, final class. She was able to reach A faith and B plus reason. I think this wasn't this week, but last week actually. So she has trained a little bit over that, and so she had like a very high chance of passing grammar. I think it was like a 90%. Now her authority is looking a bit low because I do want her to, because I don't have a lot of units that have authority A. I think Marianne is my best target to use the Maquil Evil Repelling Company, which is a really good magical battalion. So I'm going to try and pump that authority up so that she can make use of it. I don't remember what she gets on A reason. I think it might be Fimbulbetter too, just like Ingrid. Yeah, that could be the case because her base element for magic is ice after all, and she got Aura, which is the very weird final choice spell for Marianne, who's supposed to be a healer. But hey, the blood compels her. Seteth, Master of Warrior. About mastering classes, well, I did some shitty stuff, you know, the typical surrounding an archer, equipping a knowledge gem, to be able to master everything that I needed. And I actually mastered every class. That's not a final class, and some final classes. Seth has, you know, the typical stuff. I would like his swords to be higher, so I'm going to try and focus on swords. But he's now a hero, and he has Wrath, so that should be fun. And Flame is a sad case because I wasn't able to get her to level 30. So even though she has a 100% of passing Falconite, because she already has the B plus and the A in flying and lances that you require, she just can't pass because of level. So I'm going to have to wait. No, I'm actually in the last weekend. So I'm probably going to do battle, and then she's going to reach 30 and she's going to pass just before the mission at the end of the month. It's not that bad, it's just an unfortunate situation, you know. Alois, as you can see rocking the Zeros shield. Why is Alois a cavalier? Well, he's 3 points short of riding, and I don't have any other tutoring left this month, and he has not enough capability to try and pass Great Knight. So I'm going to try and raise his riding by being a cavalier, which should also help raise his lances a bit faster, I think. No, I think cavalier is +2 lances and Fortress Knight is 2. Well, anyway, I'm going to try to get him as a Great Knight, but right now he has Master Fortress Knight. This is just a trick to get him there. The jewel of the crown, Catherine. Catherine was able to reach Mortal Savant with only C+ reason. Because of her high sword rank, she didn't even need to reach B. And 30 speed, she gained like +6 magic on promotion. She is actually insane. I haven't tried her yet, but those stats are looking really good. And I know Mortal Savant, weirdly enough, has a penalty to speed growths, but her base speed growth is like 55%, so that puts her in what? 45% speed growth with a base of 30? She's probably still reaching like the mid-30s to 40 by the end of the game, so yeah, not a concern for me. And her damage should be getting better with magic, thanks to Black Tomfer. It's just looking really good for her. Shamir, haven't trained her. Cyril, I was able to pass Bow Knight with only Beer Riding and B+ bows. Because of the lances being high, I guess. I do feel Cyril is a bit of a short-sighted Bow Knight. His stats are not looking great, and I'm starting to realize late joining Cyril, like Silver Snow Cyril, is just not the best. Like, if you want to use Cyril, you are supposed to get him and reclass him into a class that gives actual growth and use him as that class for a long period of time. But well, Bow Knights supposedly don't get attacked that much, so I'm just going to attack from afar, and if I manage to get close to the enemy, then we have point blank volley, baby, and that's going to be over for the enemy. Yuri, still rocking the same set, managed to master Trickster, and for some reason I didn't equip... Oh, he has it by default. So this is really good. Foul Play is able to swap you with any enemy, any ally, not any enemy. That would be pretty broken. Any ally in 5 spaces. And thanks to Feathers of Dromi, we can swap places with someone 5 spaces away and then move those 5 spaces away back. So it synergizes very well with the Feathers of Dromi. It's really, I think, the reason why Trickster fits Yuri so well, apart from the proficiencies, of course. I think it just has a very good synergy. I also got Duelist Blow, but it's not incredible. I'm keeping Steel because I want to steal Ladislava's Aurora Shield in the next chapter, but yeah. Yuri is looking very nice. Balthus. Well, Balthus Master Warrior got Wrath and is now a War Master. No surprises, I think, because his ranks were very, very good. I think he had like a 95%. It was ridiculously close to 100. Even got to be Authority in the process, so his Authority is also now good enough to use better battalions. C+ armor is looking very close to Smite, which is the only reason I've been raising it, to get Smite instead of Shop, because it's more useful. And yeah, as a War Master, I hope to master the class as soon as possible to get the ever coveted quick riposte, and that way Balthus is never getting doubled in enemy face again. Constance being a dancer, I think I didn't even use her in battle because, you know, she can give some utility, but she doesn't need the level. She's already level 30. She does her job very well. And Happy, who mastered Valkyrie, so she now has Uncanny Blow. Looking more or less the same as always, except I guess I did manage to grind some Faith and some Reason, so those are looking good. I hope we can get to Warp as soon as possible, because I would like to have it for Ember. There's still like 2 months. Well, no, it's the next month and the other full month. So yeah, 2 months before Ember. But I really want to have a Warp user there, and I don't want to bring Linhardt. So please get to A Faith as soon as possible. Authority is also being a bit of a struggle, and Reason I'm not really rushing. I think she gets Hades, but whatever, her damage is good enough already. So yeah, my priorities are her Faith and her Authority. I think the team is looking very, very strong, very, very capable. I should probably manage my battalions, but we are here today for a different reason. And that reason is supports. Now you might think, okay, yeah, like 10 supports, 10 people, so 5 supports. No, because they are twofold. So Ash, for example, has 2. I think Catherine has 3 supports. So yeah. Well, let's get started with Linhardt Flame. And yeah, the sooner we start, the sooner we finish this intermediate episode. Thankfully, a lot of these supports I haven't read, so you bullshitter, okay. Very interesting. Yeah, they are keeping my interest, because even if they are only supports, at least I haven't read them, so this is like a small reading session for me, you know, put your glasses on and just listen to the not so pretty models talk. A troublesome experiment. What are you? What? No, 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 no. No, no, I'm... Yeah, this is in the actual game. Okay. Don't stop at that, Linhart. Say now that, you know, you need a sample size of 10 or something to make it. He actually said sample size. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, but I wasn't expecting the sample size thing. Isn't this the Henry and Noe support too? Like Henry being a mage and saying if he reproduces with Noe and they get a lot of mana kits, then they can have friends for Noe. I like you well enough. Oh, okay. This dude is, yes. I'm pretty worn. Motherfucker, this is the creepiest dude in the whole game. This support might have made him creepier than Hubert. I mean, Hubert is still a worse character, but this was so fucking sudden, it's appalling. And we didn't even get the romantic music, we got like the sad music for some reason. I don't know, that was really weird. Okay. Wow, I don't want to read that one because I know I don't like it. Let's lighten up with a bit of Alois and Catherine. That was an interesting start for this chain of supports. Morning thanks. I can't begin. And she just, okay, good joke. Okay, yeah, that is true. Are you going to get swindled like immediately after? Wow, your eye bags. No, you haven't slept for like years. This is one thing that really irritates me in this game, the difference between the models and the portraits. Okay, as long as Catherine... That's reasonable. Okay. I thought Catherine was going to be too aggressive here, you know, to have a bit of back and forth, but no, she was actually in the right again. Catherine is more or less reasonable at more or less half the times. Was believed to another's trust, you have to be trusting. Okay. That was nice. That was funny. Actually funny. Okay, who else has to support? I have an Ingrid. That's one. I have two Ash support, so I'm going to do this one. Because I know I really hate this one. This is the one that started with Ash saying Marianne looks creepy and is like a ghost and what's with that posture? Ash, please shut up. And this is also a bit anachronical because this fits, you know, Britain, Skip and Marianne much better. Even the boys. The boys with Marianne Postansky becomes like a bit more, not a bit, a lot more strong, you know, and regal even. Okay, but nobody cares. No, Nato, okay, give me a second, okay. Wow, yes. Yes, failing at everything he says. Yeah, you have no fucking idea. Yeah. Tell him. No, tell him. I use it to make sure my brother and sister. Okay. I'm actually really glad we got this one before the Mariam paralogue, because of course supports in this game don't really care about being chronologically accurate, but it calms me, okay? It makes me feel safer when I know the distribution of the supports is a bit more logical. This one I think I've read it. Yeah, that's a start. I don't remember. This is the one about Catherine's past, but I don't remember how it worked exactly. Yeah. Companion. I confess to being quite jealous. I'd say Rhea is probably on the same terms. She even says, I think, in a moment in the story that she considers Seteth and Flame as family. So yeah, there's not much else to say. Alright. I know a great deal, more than most. But of course, yeah, we're back in familiar territory with Seteth admonishing someone. But I mean, he has his reasons to admonish, so... Alright. That was nice. That was calm. How about Yuri Dorothea? Oh, Yuri Dorothea, eh? Oh, this one is actually... okay. Yeah, really, dude, it's been 5 years. Right. Luther rose up from the hardships and became the lead singer for an opera, and he made his word by licking the boots of wretched nobles.
初めて舞台の上のお前を見たときは眩しくて仕方がなかったんだよ。あの時ほど自分の醜さや汚さを思い知らされた瞬間はなかったね。
それで歌嫌いに。
Well,
いえ、他に理由があるんじゃ。
ああ、あの頃のテートには歌姫
and this is, I remember, a pretty rough thing.
どうしても手に入らない。
All people wanted the love of Dorothea, but they were willing to compromise with an inferior substitute.
醜く汚い存在だというのなら、あなたから
Like there's nothing directly said, but I think the implications are pretty clear.
私ね、子供の頃歌うことが好きだったの。どれだけ苦しくてもマヌエラ先輩と出会って歌劇団の一員になったのは。でもその代わりに私は自分が歌を好きかどうかもわからなくなっちゃった。
I didn't remember this, but that's a fair concern, I guess. Am I saying fair too much? I don't know, probably my vocabulary is a bit limited. I wouldn't say Dorothea sings for the money at all. She genuinely seems to love singing. Dorothea is a character that has really grown on me from the first time I saw her, because I absolutely hated her the first time I saw her in the story, and I think I would count her in my, my top 10 favorite characters in the game. Definitely my favorite Black Eagle after Edelgard. People who fell through the cracks. Interesting. Very poetical. Our own one-of-a-kind traveling novel.
なかなか面白そうじゃねえか。
あなたって本当に現実的ね。
どの口が言うんだって話だ。まあ俺も。
One to no one. Using your mischievous. Okay.
そんなあなただからこそ。
And that's it. I know they have like a paired ending and all. Let's get into this one. Yeah, they have a paired ending where they make a troupe of opera. And yeah, that's basically it. It's pretty cool. I think it's actually like a opera troupe plus band of thieves combination, but that's just to give Yuri more clout, because Yuri would be trash otherwise, and well, for whom Thunderman was originally crafted for, no, not for the goddess, for Charon. Well. The relic is made of, how it was crafted, or what its very structure is. But the fact that it was crafted for the goddess is actually like a plain lie. Merlin had curiosity killed. He's not a cat. Okay. It happens, it happens.
最初は危険を冒して草をかじったはずです。どうやら僕もそういう類の人間みたいなんですよね。
Okay. Chill. You are known for not sticking to your own investigations and just doing things for self-indulgence, so chill. Okay, and she lends him Thunderbrand, but that's it. Okay, I was just checking. Does she physically lend him Thunderbrand? No, because that could happen and it would be very cool. Ash Petra and Ingrid said it. Oh, I did find out what happens with the Ingrid setup support. It's not that they can't go up to A, it's that they have an A plus in a full moon that doesn't appear in any other route. So that's unfortunate because we're not going to be able to see it. But I'm guessing if you are able to go up to A, there's probably like a satisfactory ending at A support. And Petrash, I think, is pretty romantic. So I'm going to leave that one for the end, actually. Well, I wasn't expecting it to start like this, but okay. Is he going to expose his view on the crest system? Tenaliers possess great power. Does that make them worthy of worship? Initially they worked together, but some their ambitious got the best of them, and they clashed. Possessing strength alone does not make one worthy of respect. Completely true. You will see that it also applies to those who are born with crests. Okay, so you say it's what do you do with your crests that makes you valuable or not. Are purely inherited qualities. Is it not foolish to judge a person's value by some inherited fortune? Wow, Seth plain agitated the masses. He has his own share of problems. I don't wish to meddle. She actually calls him Seteth Dono, with Dono is like highly respectful way of address someone. I'd say even over things like Sama, which you probably know if you know a bit of Japanese. You know, there's the very, very baby slash cute Chan and Kun and things like that. Then there's San, which is the standard one. Sama, which is respectful, and then there's Dono, which is absolutely even a bit archaic, I guess, which fits with medieval setting. The commoner techniques. Which oh yes, they haggled. They actually haggled with Anna, which I remember because Anna doesn't appear in many supports. She doesn't have supports of her own. Alright. I know a lot of people ship Petra and Ash together, so I really want to know why. In novels, many chances to be learning. Okay, so she hasn't met like a commoner of Fodlan.
確かに身の回りにいると言葉遣いや立ち居振る舞いだけでも覚えることがたくさんで大変なんだよね。あ、それから舞踏会での踊り方も いつも女の子の足を踏みそうになるよ。
フォドラでは貴
Who are
族
trained for dancing since their youth.
踊り稽古する。だから上手です。
僕が小さい頃は親の酒場を手伝いながらその頃は貴族の
I never dreamed that I'd be studying at a proper academy.
考えたこともなかったな。
私、貴族の流儀知りました。しかし、平民の流儀
Alright.
不足するです。アッシュ、私、伝授頼みます。平民の流儀、
That's
秘儀。
that's noble of you, ironically. I was going to say. Oh, no, they aren't really secret skills, but you know Petra
例え
is
ば、金節約する
speaking as she can.
もし貴族すべて習得すれば、貴族、軍の指揮官ですから。
Haggling will save the world.
恐るべき効果です。
おー、そんな単純な話かな。
平民の技術、平民の
What does
伝授
Ash
する
have a special?
意志
Like, Ash doesn't really know any skill.
わかりました。
I mean, he knows how to steal
交換条件
and how to cook pretty well.
交換しましょう。
But those are weird
礼儀
things.
と伝わる呪殺の術。精霊との
Oh,
交
we
信
can speak with the spirits. You can teach me to
い
haggle.
やいやいや、そんな物騒な情報知らなくていいよ。困ったな。町の人の暮らしや知恵を教えるくらいならできるけど。
Life on the streets.
それなら
Alright.
してくれる？
奥義、その先
Ogi.
承知です。
I didn't realize that was the word. Ogi means secret technique. It's a bit of a meme because it's one of Ryoma's critical quotes. Oh, I actually have Yuri happy. Well, yet another one. Another one.
なあハピー、お前
With the romantic... Yeah, Ogi is one of Ryoma's critical quotes, and because Ryoma gets criticals all the time, he's always shouting, Ogi! Ogi! So it's a pretty
のことは
funny word,
気になるの。
I'd say, for the people who have
帰るつもりはない。
played Fates in Japanese
迷
voice,
惑かけちゃったら最悪じゃん。
which I completely recommend, by the way.
ため息つ
Honestly, playing any of the games in Japanese is
絶対はないか。
better than playing it in localized, I'd
た
say,
め息つきたくなるように
except for Echoes. Echoes doesn't really gain a lot. Echoes is already very good in English dub.
俺そうだな。
Well, I mean, Echoes is the first one that was officially dubbed. I mean the voice
やるべ
lines.
きことを投げ
The
出す
voice lines in English are actually very. In Japanese, they do a much better job.
やっぱハピも一回くらい顔見せた方がいい気がしてきた。
I am paying attention. It's just this one I think I've seen before.
ハピ死んだって思う。
And we already know about Happy's family and about them stargazing in the previous supports, so yeah.
ってるんじゃねえか。帰れねえって気持ちはわかるが、顔を見せるくらい
So this is just about her maybe going back and Yuri escorting
親
her.
に愛されて育ったからそう言えるだけかもしれねえけどさ。
Oh, Yuri's mother is alive?
そうだといいけど。
心配
I thought for some reason that Yuri's mother had died.
少しくらいは役に立てるだろ
は？
う。例えば俺が一緒に行ってお前がため息をつく
Okay.
暇もないくらい話しかけてやるとかさ。
...
それって逆効果じゃない？
させねえように精一杯
That would never happen. And no, no. With Yuri, I would get pretty bored.
ま、その時はその時で最善を尽くすしかねえってこった。
ユリって面白いよね。冗談きつすぎるところとかさ。でもまあ、君
I
が
feel so nervous about going home. If you want with me.
悪くなさそうじゃん。ハピのふるさとは空が澄んでてさ。夜空の星のきらめきがとっても近いんだ。
Right.
君が気に入ってくれるといいな。
そいつは今から楽しみだ。
いっぱい見えるよ。わかんなかったら。
Okay. That was a sweet ending. there's no more supports. So yeah, now I will probably battle on my own. No paralogs, no nothing, just random battles. I'm trying to avoid the DLC quests because I know they give a lot of rewards. I actually wish you were able to completely turn off the DLC bonifications. Not for this case, but for some things like Anna being there, or the how's it called, there's a thing that's called, I don't remember the exact name, but like a catalog of the house's preferences that allows you to have a second chance whenever you fail in a tea party, and it's actually unavoidable. You get it always. It's not part of a quest, you just always get it. I think you can get it as a quest, but even if you don't accept it, post timeskip you will have it. So I don't like to get all the advantages without me choosing to do so, I just don't. Because if someday I want to play Maddening and say I'm playing Maddening without using the DLC, it's not going to be the same because I'm going to have the tea party thing. But well, that's probably just a bit extreme on my part. Yeah, that's going to do it for this part. Not really a part, not really anything. We got a lot of supports over. That should probably make the next parts more light in terms of support. So yeah, all send. And yeah, don't know what else to say. I will see you next part in the Bridge of Mirtim. For now, this has been Pomum. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and bye.